Okay, you guys. So, back to my normal stuff of complaining because I'm really good at finding things to complain about. I'm not good at staying on topic, but I'm good at complaining about things. Alright, so let's start with the thing that's irritating me most the past few weeks. Actually, the past month and a half or so. And that is the fact that one of my teachers, set us up for a group assignment. Like, that's the class, you work in a group. And I'm working in a group full of people that don't know how to use Google Docs. Like, how do you, I don't know how you make it through high school without using Google Docs at least once at this point. So I'm assuming these people, I'm working with mostly girls, actually, that they must have graduated quite a few years ago. They had to have at least graduated like 4 years ago. Because I graduated from high school 2 years ago. 2 years ago, as of this last set of graduations, I graduated. So it's a little frustrating to me to work with people who are like, I don't know how to use Google Docs. I've never used Google. Like, I don't comprehend how you haven't used it if you've graduated within the last like 3 years. Because I remember my freshman year in high school, they were pushing Google Docs. And everything by my senior year at least, everything was done in Google Docs. So I don't know how it is that you haven't used it if you graduated that recently. I know one of the people that I'm working with graduated probably a good, like, I don't know, I think it was like 10 years or something, 5 or 10 years ago. Like, I forget if they're in their 20s or if they're in their 30s, but that person knows how to use Google Docs. And the thing is, I remember logging on to Google Docs for the first time, and the site teaches you how to use it. But I have group mates, and this is like I think it's our fourth or fifth week in class working on something together, and they can't do it. I'm still getting message after message of, could you please do my part? I don't know how to use Google Docs. And I would like us not to fail. It's like, yeah, we'll do your part, but that's only because we want a good grade. We're not doing it for you. We're doing it because our teacher judges us all based on whether or not you do your part. Which is also bull, by the way, that we all get graded on whether or not somebody does their part. Because I can do my part and finish it 100%. The other girl who's good at it can do her part, finish it 100%. The guy can do his part, even though he's not even in the state right now. He can do his part, finish it 100%. And we can still not get an A on it because we have somebody who doesn't get the work. Like, we just, we send it to her and it just doesn't go through. And we have somebody else who doesn't know how to use the site. And it's like, okay, so at best we get a 75. Like, if we all work together, like the three of us work together and we decide, okay, we'll cut out one of the other people, we can get a 75%. Most of our assignments have come back that we've gotten like a 66% or 64% because if any of the answers that me, the guy that's on vacation, or the other girl that knows how to use Google Docs, if any of our answers are wrong, we still get marked down. If we don't answer it fully, we're still going to get marked down on our parts. And they get whatever score we get. The people who have done zero work still get as much. And I mean, it's nice on like the days when like somebody who works really hard can't get in. Like there was an assignment I couldn't get in, and Like, I've worked on every other assignment, but this one assignment that I could not get it to open in anything besides a view. I could view it, but I couldn't actually answer anything on it. And there have been assignments where where one of the other two couldn't get to it because they were too busy to be a part of it. And that's fine, like if you miss one assignment. But I mean, there's a girl who has done 0 assignments with us, and I don't think she is doing the on your own assignments either because they involve using Google Docs. The, every assignment we do, you pretty much have to use Google Docs to do it. I tried using Word. My new computer has Word on it. I tried to use Word for one of them. It does not save properly to send it. You have to have used Google Docs, or you have to have some really special high-tech computer, in which case I'm pretty sure you should have learned how to use Google. Google Docs teaches you how to use it. It's frustrating because I had to learn it in high school by myself. My teachers didn't teach us how to use Google. When you were a freshman, you weren't taught how to use Google. When you're a senior, you're definitely not told how to use Google Docs. You just do it. Your teachers might tell you what to sign in as, but you just do it. It's not something where you can be like, well, I wasn't really in the mood to this, that, or the other thing. So, no. No. Every time you had an assignment through Google Docs, you did it. And you taught yourself how to do it. But I'm working with people who are like, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. And the thing is, they're never online when anybody else is. So it's not like we can go, well, when you log on, I'll teach you, because they're not on when you're on. Um, the girl who's always telling us she doesn't know how to use Google Docs is seriously only on like 2 days. She's on like 2 days, and it's really late because she works. At least I'm pretty sure she works. I'm about 90% sure that she has a job, and that she's the one that said she currently has a job and she works weird hours. But that means that she's only on at night, and I've been on maybe once when she was on. And one of the other people on our team was like, "Oh yeah, she was on this one night, but it was like super late, and I had to log off like right after she logged on." And it's like, this is frustrating because somebody needs to teach her how to use it, because I'm going to lose my mind if she does not learn soon, because it's only an 8-week class, and only 5 weeks are currently posted online for it. There are like 5 weeks of actual work, and then the rest is like a bio thing about it or something. I wasn't paying that close of attention. It's all online anyway. It's a completely online course. So I can just click on it when I get there. But it's only 8 weeks, and we're already in the 4th week. In fact, tomorrow is the last day of the 4th week, and nobody started the assignment for this week. Nobody did it. I opened it. I was the first one to open it, make the page, and send it to them. But I don't even know if I did it right, because this isn't normally my spot. I don't normally do that. I did that on maybe one other. Yeah, I did that on one other assignment. So most of these assignments, I haven't. I've gotten a link for them. So it's kind of weird trying to figure out where the questions are in my teacher's writing, and it sucks because then you're like, did I do it right? Did I load the right questions? I hope I did, because this person's going to need help. Somebody else is going to have to do their part of the assignment, because we all fail as a group if one of us fails. I mean, I'll admit my first solo assignment was late, so I got a 0 on it. But That's because I didn't know when the world things were due, because my teacher doesn't tell us when things are due. Things are apparently due every Friday, but we get the assignment. Thing is, we started school, our classes started on a Saturday. So our first week didn't start until Monday. And our assignment for the first week was due Friday. I was gone Friday. I was gone most of Thursday, and I was gone almost all of Friday. And I was gone a decent amount Saturday too, but I managed to get it in Saturday. I did it all Thursday, except for one little piece that I was going to do on Friday, and then I had other things, so I was gone most of the day then. And then Saturday, I had other commitments. So Saturday night, wasn't even Saturday night, it was probably Saturday around like 5:30, 6 o'clock. I turned it in, and it was late by a day, so I got 0 points on it. But besides that, everything else I've done has been turned in. Everything else I've done has been group work. And we've turned it in, and we get about 66% to, I think one of them was a 75 because we all chipped in and did other people's parts because we just didn't want to fail. Because most of my group, I don't think all of my group is, but most of my group is currently working with grant money. So failing means that you lose your grants, which is stress, especially for me because without my grant money, I can't go to college. I can't do school at all. And I could easily lose my grant money if these people in my group don't learn how to use the material. So we have to try to work around sections. I mean, we'll get maybe 10 to, I think the largest we've had is maybe a 24 questions section, and we each have to take certain spots. We each have to take certain questions. And at the beginning, we had somebody who sectioned off what we had to do. Um, but she's decided she doesn't even want to do that anymore. At this point, she just wants us all to log on and do whatever we can. The issues with that, though, is it doesn't get done. She logs on, and we've already decided that she gets the cover page, and then she can get whichever question she wants. But she ends up taking over most of the extra questions as well, because there tends to be extra when you realize that our group isn't doing it. All because one person doesn't know how to use Google Docs, and the other person, I don't even think she knows she's in our group. Because we have sent her the stuff, and she has seriously not done any of it. She doesn't contact us with any issues. I mean, she asked us at the very beginning what our group was about, and for us to kind of explain it to her, and then we heard nothing else from her. And she isn't doing the work. And then we have the one that doesn't know how to use Google Docs, even though Google Docs teaches you how to use it. And then we have the three of us that actually are doing all the work. And this is a longer video than I thought I'd make, but oh, my head. I have never been this frustrated about classwork before. I mean, I've been frustrated before. Watch my old videos. But I've never been this frustrated about something to do with classwork that is this fixable. I mean, seriously, it takes maybe an hour of sitting on Google Docs to get into it, to really understand how to use it. Might take you about an hour. I remember I did have a class my senior year that taught it, but it was an elective class. Even though it's a mandatory skill, it was an elective class that taught it. And like, she taught each bit of it. She didn't just teach the Google Docs. She taught Google Drive, which means she taught the drawing, the spreadsheet, Google Docs, and I think there were 3 or 4 other extensions that she taught that I think you actually have to purchase, and she taught us those. And she taught us all of that with, we have, our classes were about, I don't know, we had about 7 minutes, so they were probably around like 53, 53 minutes. We had about 7 minutes in between classes, so they were about 53-minute classes. And she covered it in about 3 days. She covered all of it. And that was with giving us assignments and letting us work on our assignments in class. So it's not really impossible to learn it. It's just one of those things that you have to be willing to sit down and follow the steps. And what makes it even easier though is our school actually works with Google Docs. So you don't even have to make a new email. You can use our school email. Each student got a school email. Each student can use their school email to get into Google Docs. She isn't trying, and it's frustrating me because if I fail, I'm going to blame the teacher. Because the teacher knew when we started that this girl did not know how to use Google Docs, and at no point did she link a video on how to use it. And I was tempted to link a video. I did link a video to her. I don't think she watched it because in our last assignment was like, I still don't know how to use Google Docs. But I did send her a video, so I don't know if she got it and it was corrupted or what it was, but I definitely sent it. Frustrated. I'm gonna log off though, because if I don't, this video is gonna be 30 something minutes of me just repeating myself. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will make another video soon. I promise these videos will start coming out way sooner. Just been really busy lately. Bye.